Okay, so I use CBD, right? I used to use the liquid droplets, the dropper that comes in or whatever, but that's like too expensive. So I bought some isolate, right? And I was taking it sublingually, and it wasn't all that great. It wasn't doing anything for me. So I started using it in my coffee, right? So, dang, I ain't got no spoons. Okay, anyway, so I started using it in my coffee, and the woman at the head shop was very clear. She said, use but a grain. Do not use more than a grain. You don't need it because it's real strong, right? And so I'm saying to myself, a grain ain't gonna do nothing. Cause look, I'm gonna show you. Look. Here we go. See this? I've had this for about a year. So I'm like, a grain. And it's got a little spoon. It's like a little Coke spoon. But I don't even know how I know that other than watching movies. It's hard to get the Coke spoon out. It's like this, right? So you're supposed to take this. And it's a little bit, you can see, you can't see. It's on the thing, right? See how little bit I got on there? All right. You're supposed to put just a grain. But even that, I still got some on here and I want to put it in the coffee and I shouldn't. And I shouldn't because it's too much. The woman was very clear. Do not put more than a grain. See, I'm just going to put this shit in here anyway and make my coffee. So I've been putting about 1/90th of a milligram in the ground coffee and making my coffee. And every morning, since all the trials and tribulations have started, I wake up and I'm mad chill. I am peaceful. So much shit is happening around me. I got a peace that, if you want to get biblical about it, passes understanding. And I'm like, what in the fuck is this? And is it that I've just taken way too much CBD and I'm mad chill and I have no anxiety? Or is it something greater? Because I feel a peace because I feel something is falling away. Something is changing. We are all going to something greater. Now, or it could just be the CBD. Now, I'm the kind of weirdo that, like, when I see birds and flowers and shit, I look it up to see what it means. Like, why did this come into my path? And that's totally crazy. So I was out walking the other day, and I saw a dead bird. And I'm like, what does this mean? Does this mean that, I'm finna die or something like that, or death is all around me? Dead bird means that there is an ending coming, and something is coming to an end, and something new and different and exciting is happening, and it's going to be a renewal. It's going to be something that lifts you. Something different is happening. So I'm like, all right. And then I saw two, not one, but two blue jays. They weren't bluebirds. And I'm the kind of person, if I see a bird of color, I'm like, because I grew up in the city. So, like, that's really exciting to me. And so I looked up the two bluebirds, and it means that you are safe and protected when you see a bluebird. So, like, just the idea of seeing this dead bird, that meant a renewal is happening. And then seeing these two bluebirds, it meant I am safe and secure in this renewal. And so then I just went walking today. That's my thing. I go walking. So I was walking in the cemetery, because I was. And it's the Cleveland, it's a cemetery in Cleveland, and there's Elliot Ness is buried there, and James Garfield. But anyway, so I was walking, and all of a sudden I started seeing these big ass birds. They weren't eagles. Eagles are majestic. These were buzzards. And I know they were buzzards because the company that I used to work for, they used to always be on top of the building before the owners sold it. See, birds, no. So I'm like, what are these? Are these buzzards? Are these vultures? So I look it up. Boom, same thing. Buzzards and vultures mean that there's a renewal, that something new and good is coming. And for me, this whole period of quarantine, let's call it, or self-isolation or whatever, it's kind of been something that I secretly in my heart have hoped for, because Like I always say, if I won a lottery, what would I do? I don't even know. But I know that I would take all the time I needed to heal myself from capitalism, to heal myself from thinking I got to do this, that, and the other. I would learn to wake up when my body says wake up. I would learn to eat when my body says hungry. I would learn to move when my body says let's move. And I would get in touch with who I am instead of who I think I should be. So it just, ooh, that's my coffee. So there's just this feeling for me that, yes, this is horrible. This whole COVID thing is horrible because people are dying. But there's this feeling of those of us who make it out of this, there's something new and something better coming. I love TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx. I love Marshalls. I love HomeSense. I love Home Goods. They got another store called Sierra. I've never been there, but I bet I love it too. In Europe, they call it TK Maxx. When I go there, I gotta go to TK Maxx. I love them. And I had this thing where I clean the house, and then my treat would be to go and buy a candle from TJ Maxx. And I can't do that now. And there's something great about not being able to buy little useless shit and use as a salve or a balm on my damaged soul. Instead to just take the time and be in the clean house. Take the time and drink the coffee. Take the time and get myself ready for something new. Because I genuinely believe something new and something wonderful is on the way. And there's some shit you ain't never seen before. Amen. Amen.